What's up, Mac kids and maniacs? What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of kevmacvideos, True Stories. Trucking on home. All you had to say was come back. Just
that was it. I never stopped banging. I started banging hard and I got so hard that it was a shame.
welcome to another episode of kevmacvideos, True Stories. So today's story is rather current. It's a hot topic right now. I woke up this morning to a text from one of the homies from Venezuela, and he's putting me up on game of what's going on. And I went on Instagram and seen Skippy posted it, so I clicked on the reel and seen where this came from. And I'm gonna tell you what I'm specifically talking about. I did a video a while back, a couple of videos about the 60s and the show lines, put our past beasts behind us. And I mentioned, because I didn't want to say no other sets, but I said, you know, the dudes from Venice, a lot of stand-up, down dudes, right? So that would include the Venice 13. Now, y'all know what's going on with all the talk from the homies from A-Tray Gangster. Menace and others have been speaking on these conversations between the 60s and A-Tray Gangsters that are supposed to happen. And so you got the Gangster Crips, right? Although they don't represent all Gangster Crips, they are well known as being Gangster Crips. And everybody know a lot of stuff been going on about Nipsey Hussle, right? And everybody know where Nipsey Hussle comes from. And so I did a video about our peace thing, and there's videos about 60s and A-Tray's thing going on, and you know, other gangs, other sets in the black communities that have been sitting down with each other, whether they have sat down or haven't sat down, whether there's resistance or no resistance. But moving forward, there are brothers that's talking about getting along, right? And so some guy, some non-black dude had hit up on a Nipsey Hussle mural. They hit up a GC. A lot of my viewers, the Mac kids and maniacs, had asked me about that. Who did I think did it? And was it the police and whatever? And I refrained from really getting into that. I made reference to it's a lot of blacks that's keeping this stuff going. It's a lot of blacks because I talked to them. And dudes from different hoods call me and talk about the graffiti on the walls. But this particular one, I didn't know anything about. And I kept from going into it or offering an opinion. But it seems you guys was right. There was really something there. You guys really knew that GC on Nipsey's mural was suspicious. You guys called that. And I'm glad I didn't go against it or try to debate it, because that GC didn't look like no GC hit up that we used to. And nobody just hits up GC. They gonna put their numbers in front of the GC or a letter in front of the GC. So you guys called that correctly. Moving right along, this guy's been hitting up in Venice hood, in Venice showline turf, and whacking out the V13. And the show lines in the V13s ain't doing that. And also they put VSL GC, whoever this guy is that wrote that on the wall. And I always tell my regular viewers, those who watch my live streams, know I always tell you, a real LA dude recognizes things that a person from outside of California or a person that don't gangbang wouldn't understand or wouldn't realize. And we recognize when you tell on yourself. So in this particular case, when I seen the VSLGC, oh, we know you made a mistake, because the Venice show lines historically, they don't get along with the GCs in West LA. So we know that was out of line. We know that was wrong. Then we see this video. We know this dude ain't black. This dude don't dress black. This dude's trying to hide his identity. His hit-ups, you can tell, ain't no gang banger or not even a tagger hit-up. This dude is elementary with his writing on the wall. He don't have much experience of writing on walls. A lot of people opinion that this is a cop. I don't know who it is. Some people saying Antifa, people saying white supremacists. Some people saying it could be a Mexican. I don't know, but the fact is, and the fact here is, we have to quit letting outsiders stir the pot. We have to quit being influenced by what we see on a wall or what we see on a social media video. We have to be smarter than this and be conscious of this, right? It don't matter to me how you think. If you out there banging, if you got a problem with another set, that's your prerogative. I'm not going to argue against that. You have the right to feel the way you feel. I do ask that you listen to your homies, younger, same age or older, and try to get a better understanding of how you feel and why you feel the way you feel and why others feel the way they feel. But we cannot be letting people stir up conflict that ain't from our sets, that don't look like us, don't have the same skin tone as us, that we don't know who they are because they have to hide their face. Be conscious of that, man. Don't always think that another brother just hates you, especially wall banging. Like, if you feel like that, show up in somebody's hood. Let them know who you are. Let them know how you feel. Go on social media like a lot of the youngsters and gang bang on social media. But on a wall at night, hiding your identity, only because you're caught on camera, that we know what you look like. And we know you perpetrating violence between black gangs and black and brown gangs. There are people looking for you, and when they catch you, it's going to be like the Night Stalker incident. Remember, everybody was looking for the Night Stalker and they caught him and they was whooping on. That's what's going to happen to this cat. You need to stop that, man. You need to stop it before you get caught. And if you think it's funny, if you just want some attention, it may not be the attention you want. These things don't always end up funny. They don't always end up, you a celebrity now, you're getting paid, and everybody want to interview you. You can lose your life doing this stuff, man. This is very serious. And you're messing with some violent gangs. You're messing with the most violent gangs on the West Side. You're messing with not just Crips, but now you're including Southsiders. Be careful what you do, man, and y'all be careful what you see and how you think, man. Something has to be done about this. Either y'all come together or y'all catch this culprit. But I thought that was so not cool, man, and I wanted to address it because you guys are always asking for my opinion and asking me to speak on hot topics. And so I thought I'd get right in the front of this. I've heard there have been 2 other people who addressed this. I have not seen it, so I don't know what your take is on it or from your point of view. But from mine, this stuff got to stop, and we got to be wiser and pay attention and not let the devil trick us. Hey, with that said, I'm out of here, y'all. Be sure to click that like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Don't be afraid to share this video and get this information out there. And don't be afraid to leave a comment. I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all have a safe and prosperous rest of the week. Salute.